In Arkansas, we have the Arkansas Campaign for Grade Level Reading. We're proud to be part of the broader national effort. And we have set a goal here in Arkansas that every child in this state will read on grade level. And we've done that because we know that if children are not reading right now, then they are not going to be prepared to succeed in the workforce by 2030. And that is important to the success of our state.
And I think there's also a lot of social emotional development that we could do a better job at as pediatricians, just helping parents kind of know the importance of that early engagement, early book sharing, when they're not just making positive remarks to their child when there's those time in periods and not those always a negative experience and when they're in timeout. And those are all kind of important developmental milestones that those kids need to reach in order to be prepared for when they enter kindergarten.
Yes.
We were just recently awarded a federal Early Head Start grant. So that gives us the opportunity to serve even more infants and toddlers at quality centers. We're going to be able to serve another 168 infants and toddlers. That's birth through 36 months. They're going to be in 3 different community hubs, and of those hubs, there's going to be 9 partners. You know, you say 168 kids, that's not a lot, but it's more than what we're doing now. We've got to start somewhere.
When I first assumed this position, the governor brought me in very early in my tenure and said, Johnny, I want us to do something big on reading. We really need to focus on that 3rd grade reading. We've been doing a lot of work. You all know we've been doing a lot of work over the last several years. So taking that directive from the governor, I took it back to my team and said, we need to come up with something big. And in January, we announced our RISE Arkansas. And RISE is Reading Initiative for Student Excellence. Since I took this position, I began talking about excellence. In pre-K and ABC, we've talked about excellence there in all aspects of education. We have talked about excellence, and reading needs to be right there at the heart of everything else, because without that foundation, we're going to be limiting our students and limiting our success of our state.